What's good? It's your boy Jay, that's me. Let's dive into Smackdown for November the 24th, 2023. This was an okay show for the most part. Not much of anything happened in terms of story. So this was the go-home show to tomorrow's Survivor Series. So it was okay. I'm glad that Corey Graves is back on commentary. He's been gone for a couple weeks. I think 3 weeks now he was gone. So he's back, which is good. So I'm glad he's back on commentary. Once again, congratulations to him and Carmella. She'll probably show up sometime in WWE in 2024. So we kick the show off with Team Bianca. So Becky gets on the mic and she puts over everyone on her team and all that. She said it's been a long time since she's been back to Friday Night Smackdown. And Bianca gets on the mic. She says, we have 4 members in a solid team. War Games is the perfect match for everyone to get their licks back. So Bianca then puts over how War Games is basically just perfect for their team. She said, when damage control goes low, we're not going to just go lower. We're going to go to war. Then Shotzi, she starts acting frantically and creepy a little bit unhinged. She said that she can't contain herself. She's just thinking about all the carnage, damage control. They humiliated her, took her down and cut her hair. They thought they could break me, but all they did was change me. They made me stronger, unpredictable, unbreakable. I can't wait to unleash my frenzy of madness on them. Then Charlotte gets on the mic and says, Shotzi, exactly what Shotzi said. War Games is a new beginning for us. I mean, all of us. By tomorrow at War Games, it's the end of damage control, which I do agree with. I do think that that's what's going to happen. So Bayley comes out, makes fun of the crowd like he always does. She said that she's known Charlotte and Becky for almost a decade. She said that every time she had a car ride with Charlotte, she would always say something about Becky. Didn't you? She said the same thing about Charlotte to Becky. And then she tried to basically put Charlotte and Becky against each other. And then she told Bianca that she'll be afraid of choosing teammates next time because things are always going on when you're not listening. I get it. I understand 2 egos clashing, fighting to get to the top. I get it. And then she makes fun of Becky for being a mom, saying that it's made her soft. And then she put together the War Games match again, saying that it's one of the most brutal matches of all time. You need a cohesive unit to be successful in this match. We all know the only real team walking into War Games is damage control. So, Charlotte then taunts Bayley, asking her where's the rest of damage control. Becky does the same thing, but then she challenges any team members of damage control to take on her and Charlotte in the main event. And then Bayley said, tonight we're going to see Team Bianca implode. But it's going to happen tonight. So that's fine there. I mean, this is an okay little segment. it just sets up, like I said, the main event for tonight. It's fine, I guess. Just an okay little segment. Moving on. First match of the night, Judgment Day, which is Finn Balor and Damian Priest versus the Street Profits for the WWE Tag Team Championships. This was a decent little match. Bobby Lashley was out there as well. Same with Rhea Ripley. So towards the end of the match, Rhea Ripley distracts the official. This allows for Damian Priest to hit a modified tombstone piledriver, and then Finn Balor does the coup de grace to Montez Ford for the 1, 2, 3. And Judgment Day are still tag team champions. That's fine there. I'm pretty sure Bobby Lashley is going to be pissed. I think we're probably going to see the end of Judgment Day probably at Survivor Series. We'll see the end of them, or start to see the actual end of Judgment Day. Because they still have all the tag gold and everything else. So they still have all the gold. But I think as we go into the Royal Rumble, we'll start to see them lose the gold. Like Dom will probably lose the North American Championship at NXT Deadline. In due time, the Judgment Day will lose the Tag Team Championships. And then Rhea will be the only one left with championship gold. So, and I do think Damian Priest will get kicked out of the Judgment Day. It makes the most sense, you know. Excuse me. But, it was okay. Moving on. So we see Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair bickering with each other in the locker room. Becky claims that Charlotte can't trust her. She didn't come here to socialize. She came here to fight. Okay. Who really gives a shit? But it is what it is. It's fine with them. It's fine with there being turmoil within Team Bianca. That's always a good thing. Next, we get a really good Dragon Lee promo. So Dragon Lee said he grew up in a beautiful town, hometown of Jalisco, Mexico. As long as I can remember, Lucha Libre has been everything to myself, to my family. I'm second generation, and I started training when I was 12 years old. And I'm not just saying physically, but mentally. There's an expectation with lineage that makes good enough, never good enough. Never enough. If you are not strong mentally, you'll never find success, but failure was never an option. If I failed, I adapted, I learned, and I never stayed down. And now I stand in front of you as the blood running through my veins, honors my family before me. I'm the evolution of Lucha Libre. I am Dragon Lee. I'm like, damn, really good shit there. So I love this vignette. This was great. This was absolutely great. Dragon Lee is great. Dragon Lee's tremendous. Excellent stuff there. So Triple H did a really good job there. Moving on. So we get the Grayson Waller effect. He welcomes us to the Grayson Waller effect. He puts over his guest, that being Kevin Owens. But it's really Austin Theory who comes out in Kevin Owens' gear, which is funny. I laughed my ass off. I was like, oh shit, this is really good. So, then out comes the real Kevin Owens. And he just basically makes fun of Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, saying, like, what are you guys doing? He was suspended, but the suspension ended today. He figured out that's why you guys announced me last week as your guest. You're offering me an olive branch. We can have some grilled cheese and catering. What's this? I'm like, what the hell? So, Kevin Owens continues to banter back and forth with Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. And then Grayson Waller says that there's two of us and one of you. I think we could beat you up because I owe you one. 2 weeks ago, you cost me my match with LA Knight. On commentary, 10 times out of 10, without you, I'll always be LA Knight. And then Kevin Owens had to remind him, don't say someone's name twice because you know they're going to appear. And then Grayson was like, who was he talking about? Austin Theory says he didn't know. And then out comes LA Knight to a really good pop. So basically, LA Knight puts over Kevin Owens. He also says that so I figured out that I come out here and watch him punch you both at the same time. Start talking about me. You didn't stop. So I figured if you're going to talk about me, then that means you got caught up again. But I'll put it like this: you talk about every little bit of excuse why you couldn't beat me. I tell you like this: it doesn't make a difference if KO was there or if he wasn't there, and your friend A-Town Clown was there. Every single minute, every single hour, every single day, you're losing to me. Just a fact of life. Yeah. And then so Kevin Owens continues to taunt Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. And so then Kevin Owens and LA Knight start to brawl with Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this shouldn't have taken that long. It felt like this was like 20 minutes, but it really wasn't. But it just took a while. So this leads us into LA Knight and Kevin Owens versus Austin Theory, Grayson Waller. So LA Knight and Kevin Owens get the win via the stunner into the BFT for the 1-2-3. And that was that, I guess. I mean, it's fine. It's not really that important. Again, I know people are upset that LA Knight's not going to be on Survivor Series. But like I said in my Survivor Series predictions video, I said that you want to keep these matches to the minimum. You don't want a whole bunch of matches because, again, people have to understand the War Games matches, they usually are about an hour and some change apiece. Now, the women, they may go a good 45 minutes to an hour, but the men especially, they're probably going to be about an hour and 15, and they're probably going to have a lot of drama within that match. So people have to understand that. I understand that people are upset that LA Knight and Roman Reigns aren't going to be on the card, but I mean, it's fine. It's really fine. You know, you got to calm down. Just calm your shit. Moving on. So Bianca Belair has something to say. She wants to share with Becky Lynch, but she's not going to like it. It has to be said, Charlotte was right. She's not trying to be smart with Becky. Bianca wasn't there when Becky had her fallout with Charlotte, and frankly, she didn't care what happened. Becky made the choice to help them, so she needs to put all this to the side. There's a point in time where nobody thought that Bianca and Becky would put their differences aside, but here we are at War Games. Bianca needs Becky and Charlotte to get on the same page. Becky wants to know why Bianca is making her feel bad for being a hothead. She's fine, but she'll be cool. Okay, that's fine. So this is okay, I guess. Next, one of the bright spots of the show, Santos Escobar and Carlito. So Carlito says Buenos noches, Chicago. He said it's going to be his first premium live event match in almost 13 years. He said that's cool. He said he wants to talk about his injured friend, Rey Mysterio. All he can think about is getting his hands on one person responsible for injuring him, Santos Escobar. So, basically, Carlito said some stuff in Spanish. And then he said that Santos made a very big mistake. So out comes Santos Escobar, and he says, Carlito, you're not a part of the LWO. You want to talk about family? Let me get this straight. You're really saying that you, of all people, where's your tattoo? You're not even representing the LWO colors. And then Carlito says that, of course, Ray's my family. Santos says, no. Ray was always my family. The LWO was my family. If it wasn't for you, an outsider, my family would still be together. It's because you that Ray isn't healthy. It's because of you Ray can't walk. Ray's career is over. He's never coming back. And it's all because of you. So then Santos Escobar throws a microphone at Carlito. The two of them start to brawl. Officials separate the two. Then Santos comes through the crowd and does a flying knee strike to the back of Carlito, taking him out. And then Santos proceeds to attack Carlito in the backstage area. And then Santos delivers the sacrifice to Carlito's left shoulder. Dragon Lee comes out and makes the save. Okay, so really good shit there. I really enjoyed that. Moving on. Pretty Deadly versus the Brawling Brutes. Oh my God, we just saw this match last week. So this time, Ridge Holland, he actually leaves Butch by himself. Butch loses. He loses to a crucifix. So for whatever reason, the match is going on, and Ridge Holland just walks out. He just says, fuck it, I'm done. He walks out, walks up the ramp, and goes somewhere. So this is fine, I guess. They're probably going to feud Ridge and Butch together. I don't understand why the two of them are going to feud. It doesn't make any sense. Look, Butch is not my cup of tea. He's not. Pete Dunne is not my cup of tea. I don't like him. He's okay in small spurts and whatever, but he's just not my cup of tea. I don't really understand why Triple H wants to push him as a singles guy. I just don't understand it. I really don't. It boggles my damn mind. But Pretty Deadly, they get the win via the Rolling Crucifix for the 1, 2, 3. So, moving on. Shotzi thanks Charlotte for picking her up when she was at her lowest. She didn't want Charlotte to forget about her past with Becky Lynch, but maybe some words could really change things. Moving on. So Kayla Braxton had a backstage interview with Nick Aldis. So Nick Aldis says that Carlito is badly hurt and he's not going to be in any condition to compete tomorrow night. And Dragon Lee comes to him and wants to be put in Carlito's place. And it's official. So that's going to kick ass. I do like that. That's going to be a banger of a match. Dragon Lee and Santos Escobar, sign me up. Sign me up. That's going to be some really good shit. I can't wait to see that. That's going to be great. And it does seem like Dragon Lee was going to be a part of the LWO anyway from the beginning. So, yeah. Next, we get a Judgment Day promo. So, Rhea Ripley says the Judgment Day on SmackDown. Why? Because Judgment Day runs all WWE. Finn Balor said what a nice little warm-up tonight was, defending our undisputed tag titles ahead of War Games. Dom says, speaking of War Games, isn't the last member another guy that Jey Uso took out for 2+ years? JD McDonough responds by saying, I guess you're better off staying at home. Then Priest says, you know what, JD, I can't say that you're wrong. Hey, Randy, if it's not your partner taking out you again, it's the Judgment Day, making sure you never have another comeback. Okay. Again, I do expect for the babyfaces to win. Team Cody. I think Damian Priest is going to probably be the one to take the pinfall for sure. And then that's when we get the next time on Raw, that's when we get Damian Priest being kicked out of the Judgment Day. I think that would be great. So, moving on, main event. Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair versus Bayley and Asuka. So, basically, this ended in a roll-up. So, towards the end of the match, Becky was going to go for the manhandle slam. Charlotte hits her spear, but accidentally hits Becky. And then this allows for Bayley to roll up Becky for the 1, 2, 3. And then post-match, Charlotte and Becky just argue as the show goes off the air. So that was SmackDown. It was okay for the most part. Could have been better, but, you know, it is what it is. Again, I am excited for Survivor Series. I think it's going to be a good one. I really do. I know people are mad because LA Knight's not going to be on the card and Roman Reigns isn't going to be on the card, but it's fine, you know. People have to calm down and realize that you can't put everyone on the Survivor Series card. The War Games matches themselves are going to at least take up 2 hours and some change. If you add more matches, Survivor Series can end up being a 4-hour show. And nobody wants that. I don't even want that. I'm hoping that this show goes maybe 3 hours and some change. But 4 hours? No. It doesn't need to happen. But, what did you guys think? Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.